So w- it's really cold today, really cold. Now I know I can be here talking about how beautiful the goal Alisson scored against West Brom. I can talk about how Liverpool have picked up their form at the end of the season. Or I can talk about how Chester won the FA Cup because that was something else, people. That was something else. They picked up their form exactly at the right time, and also Leicester shocked Chelsea. But no, I have to talk about who's gonna be in the Europa and Champions League final next season. Oh, before I even forgot, I can also talk about how Atletico Madrid won the league yesterday. All of these things are just a lot for me, people. Let me see. I'm gonna try to make them make sense in my head. Let's go.
Beats the goalkeeper. He's just lost for words. He is just brilliant. Georgie Best, Diego Maradona, Johan Cruyff.
Oh, hello, guys. Welcome back. Or should I say, I should be the one saying I'm back. Welcome back. The Football Connect is back. I'm your host, Sam, and we are back again with some of the best and the most on the last day of the league. So, what's happening today? Oh, now there's just a little problem of identify who's gonna be lifting the league in League One. That's interesting. In by the end of the day, we will know who will be the winner in Liga. By the end of the day, we will definitely know who's gonna be in the Champions League in Italy. By the end of the day, we will know who's gonna be in the Champions League, in the Premier League, and also we'll see we will have some pictures of Manchester City and all the other teams that didn't lift, even Italy, even Inter Milan lifting their trophies and stuff like that by the end of the day. But most importantly, we will know, listen to me, we will know if Liverpool have cemented the top four of the Premier League, or if Chelsea or Liverpool are now number three and Leicester are number four, then Chelsea's out. Oh, Juventus will be given a favor by AC Milan and they can take over by Atalanta, by the way, not AC Milan, by Atalanta, and they take over the spot so that they finish on top of the league in Serie A. All of these things are happening. I don't even know what to say to you people. It has been an amazing time and people have enjoyed football at the end of this time. But now we are at the end. We are gonna be talking about what's gonna be happening today by the end of the day. By the way, I'm gonna say this. Congratulations to Luis Suarez and his team of Atletico Madrid for lifting the league yesterday. As a Barcelona fan, I only had to support Atletico Madrid because there is no way in this God's green grass I'm gonna be supporting Real Madrid to lift a league in La Liga while I'm there as a Barcelona fan. So thank you very much for what you did. It was an amazing game. I was really excited to watch what was happening. But that's it. We will see what happens next season. We are just doing some Premier League roundup. So the Football Connect is back, people. I've not been here for such a long time. I get it. There's been some craziness with a lot of things. Almost a full month since I had a live stream, like a live stream, a full month because I could not do it. Somehow, also, I could not even do some uploads, which was just crazy. I don't even know how I can explain it. But anyway, we are back again, and Sam is here. I can't wait to see what's going to happen, especially that now we are about to build up to go to the Euros, and after the Euros, we move to the next stage. We are not going to be stopping, guys. I'm going to be here for the Euros keeping you updated with every single little thing that will be happening in the Europe. I'll try by all means. By the way, if you want to find us, so guys, I advise you, listen to me on this. I ask you and advise you the best and the most way to reach the Football Connect. It's via TikTok. We are now around 20, 20K or something like that. 20K on TikTok followers who are following us on and Facebook, one of the most busiest places. If you look at the Football Connect pages on Facebook, Instagram, and the Twitter, you will see that the Football Connect has been really, really active. So you might want to check those ones out. We are growing as well on those ones, but the most growth has happened on TikTok, and I hope YouTube will follow. So there'll be a lot of things that will be changing. I'll let you know, especially on the 23rd of July, which is gonna be the day where the Football Connect actually reach 1 year. Can you believe it? We've done a lot of content, we've done a lot of things as a channel, but we have not even reached 1 full year. Amazing. So I can't wait. That is going to be exciting. So let's get this started. So, what are we talking about today? Yeah, I know it's just a little problem that we need to talk about, which we are going to be covering exactly now. Huh. So, what has been happening is this, people. This is where we are now. This is the way we are. The race for Europe is on, not only for Liverpool and Chelsea, not only for Liverpool and Chelsea. It's on for every single individual right now in the link or in the league who wants to be active or actually participating in Euro. So we are gonna be covering everything as we are gonna be talking about it right now as we are doing. So number three, as we speak right now, Chelsea are number three with how many points? They have 67 points, and they have Liverpool following them at number four with 66 points, and Leicester with 66 points as well on number five. So between these three teams, by four teams, three teams, I repeat that. Between these three teams, two of them are gonna be in the Champions League next season. One of them might be in Europa next season. So the question is it gonna be Chelsea, Liverpool, or Leicester? 2 weeks ago, it was Liverpool that was in the Europa place, but after Chelsea beating Leicester, things shifted, and now Leicester City are the team that are right now in the Europa League, and Liverpool and Chelsea are qualifying 100% to be in the Champions League next season. But the games are not yet over, people. Things are gonna happen, and it's gonna be that it's gonna change. Trust me. One thing I know for sure is that there's gonna be change in this thing. So that's what I'm excited to talk about. I'm excited to talk about who's gonna make it in the top four, my predictions, and whatever that's gonna happen. And at the end of the day, at the end of this stream on YouTube, I will let you know which team I'll be doing a watch along over today when the games are being played. Because, like I'm telling you, I'm back and we are coming also with a watch along. It's gonna be exciting. Trust me, I'm really excited for this. So Chelsea, Chelsea have only a little problem of dealing with Aston Villa. Let me actually go down to check this thing. They are playing. No, I think I passed it. Yeah, Chelsea are playing Aston Villa. Now we know Aston Villa. Somebody gave 1 point that I took really to heart. I really took this point to heart. Chelsea have not been strong. Like when we talk about the Chelsea that we know, they have not been the Chelsea we are used to. So somebody was saying, let me tell you something about Chelsea that people are forgetting. They say that Chelsea, as they're performing like this, Aston Villa, they have the likes of Grealish, the Barclays, and all of these people. And people have a feeling that Southgate is going to be in the game between Chelsea and Aston Villa. The reason why it's going to be there because the Grealish is coming from an injury, so he's going to have to play so well to prove himself that he's fit to be in the Euros next season. So it's not going to be an easy game for Chelsea, but also on top of that, it's going to challenge Chelsea a lot. They don't have N'Golo Kante. They have to save him for the final against Manchester City. So what's going to happen? According to rumors, people are saying that Chelsea might actually be not be there. By the way, TikTok people, I want you to follow me on YouTube so that you can finish this video. I just cut it some TikTok people. Yeah, people are sorry for that. Anyway, like I'm saying, people are saying that at the end of at the end of today, Chelsea could be out of the top four. And you know what? I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm really, really curious to see what's gonna happen because this battle, it's none other. It's those battles that you don't expect to see what's gonna happen, but you are excited to watch because that's why we love the football that we watch. So this is what they're saying. Chelsea could be out of top four. Then Leicester are playing with the Tottenham Hotspurs. Now with Spurs, as much as Harry Kane could be leaving and stuff like that, they were beaten with a team like Aston Villa last game, which was a crazy game for Reguilon. And I'm 100% sure that with that back line, they have no confidence at all. And also, the manager is making some crazy decisions, like playing people like Harry Winks. Harry Winks is playing a full game at I, I don't. It doesn't even make sense. Why is Tottenham playing Harry Winks the whole full game? Why is he playing the whole game? I don't get that. But that is what I feel like it's gonna help a lot Leicester City because let's not get it. Let's not get this thing confused, people. Tottenham are a good team, but Leicester as well. They've been at a higher grade. They've been playing out of this world football, if I have to say. That's all I can say about Tottenham. They've been playing out of this world football. So that, to according to me, it's gonna help them to actually have an idea on where they're going next season. So that's why I'm saying Tottenham, they're gonna be beaten today by Leicester. That's my thoughts. That's what I'm seeing. Beaten by Leicester. After losing, it's gonna be very, very easy for them to be in the top four. Especially that I said Chelsea might lose to Aston Villa. It'll be easy for them to be in the top four. Liverpool, on the other hand, they're playing against Crystal Palace. Now, I don't want to say that it is going to be an easy game because that would be crazy. Because people are going to think I'm biased because I'm a Liverpool fan. Yes, I am biased and I'm a Liverpool fan. So, unless you put that in your head, it's going to be a problem to you people. No, I'm joking, by the way. But I mean, looking at what's going to be happening in this game, Liverpool, I think out of all these two teams, they are actually a better team to make it to the to the Champions League position easier than the rest. They don't need to lose a game; they just have to win. It doesn't matter what happens. Either Leicester and Tottenham they win, Leicester and Chelsea win or what. It doesn't matter as long as Liverpool win their game, they're in for next season. So now the question comes: are they gonna win it? Benteke has been so crazy this time, but I don't know. It's gonna be an exciting game. One thing that I'm for sure with what Thiago has started to do and what he has been doing, I believe Liverpool has enough to get this game done, to get something out of this game. So that as a Liverpool fan, I'm going to this game hoping and praying that that is still the same case. So that when we win this game, we can go on and be in the Champions League. Because talk about a month ago, we were not even expected to be talking about nearing the Champions League places. But guess what? We are there now. And we need to be smiling about that. Because if you're there and you can be able to represent the team, then you need to be happy about it. And that's where we are at this moment. So I don't really care what's going to happen. As long as I'm in the Champions League next season, I'm okay as a Liverpool fan. No stress, no worries. I can't wait what's going to happen. So that's why I'm saying Liverpool are gonna win this game easy. They'll be in the top four. So for me, a team that is cemented in the top four out of these three teams. Funny, you might not believe this, but it's Liverpool for me. I just have that feeling that they're already cemented. Of course, I'm a Liverpool fan. Trust me, you guys were there. We were there with me when we were losing. I could tell you on all my build up on everything that I said that I don't see Liverpool winning. But now I'm coming with the confidence to tell you that they are already cemented and there's nothing that's going to happen. We are already in the top four. They have managed to open the window that Thiago Alcantara was talking about. He was saying that the door was closed, only a small window that was left for them to actually talk about being in the Champions League places. And it looks like it has happened. The window has worked for us. So let's see what's going to happen as we come to the end of this game. So this is what I think. I think Leicester City and Liverpool could end up being in the top four. Is it gonna happen? God damn no. I don't think so. I don't know. I'm not God. We'll see exactly after the games are finished. But on top of that, it just brings excitement. What we are looking for when we talk about these games and this football is that we are looking for the excitement. We just wanna enjoy football. We miss the this. It's back. The fans are back, and it's gonna be crazy. Oh, I forgot to tell you. Anfield will be full of 10,000 fans, and they'll be watching Liverpool. And I don't think by any God's given chance, Liverpool are gonna spoil that for their supporters. I don't think so at all. Especially that they've lost the league. I think we are probably the first team to win the league and not able to celebrate the league with the fan, like with the parade and stuff like that. We were not able to do that. But anyway, we still have our fans on the last day. I think we're gonna make this count for them. I believe this is gonna count for us, the Liverpool fans. They're gonna make it count for us. So I'm really excited about that. Now let's move on to the next thing. Now we need to talk about. So, before I go to the next thing, after that, things can also go bad. Guess what? All these three teams can lose, and if they lose, they'll be looking at the goals. How many goals were scored? The other one, if the other one has scored more, switch. It's gonna be crazy. Or all of them they can draw. Never know. This is football, people. Or all of them can win. So that's the interesting part about football. And if all of them win, Chelsea number 3 spot, Liverpool number 4 spot, unless Leicester wins by 5 or 6 goals, yeah, I don't think as much as Tottenham have been that bad, they're gonna be that bad. Also, talking about Tottenham and the Europa position. Now, this is what is happening in the Europa position, people. Let's go back to our league. So, I believe it's 1 to 7. Yes, I think it's 1 to 7 to 5 to 7 teams that are gonna be in the Europa League. And what's happening is this: number 7 has to go through. I think is it the Conference Cup or something. Whatever that cup that they go for first, the conference thingy. Then after the conference, they can actually be slotted in the places for what, for Europa, so that they be there. So yeah, that is also something that's gonna be happening. So Tottenham Hotspurs right now they're in the conference, whatever we call that thing. West Ham and Leicester are right now cemented to be in Europe or in the Europa. They're not going out, and for the second time in a row, Leicester could be missing out again of the Champions League, of the top four that they've been the whole season in, and losing and going to the Europa on the last day. That is going to be so painful for Brendan Rodgers. But this season, unlike any other season, they're going there while they're holding a cup of FA, so they can be proud about that, I guess. Never know. Only the Leicester fans can tell you. So what I'm saying is this: three teams that are there right now. It's Leicester City, West Ham, Tottenham Hotspurs. The interesting part is this: after Tottenham Hotspurs, let's say if Tottenham Hotspurs wins today, so it's they're 59, there'll be 60, 61, 62. There'll be 62 points leveled with West Ham with the Hammers. So it means that they're already there. They'll look now at the position, goals and stuff. And if you look at the goals, less Tottenham Hotspurs have scored more than West Ham. So what's going to happen now? There'll be a switch. Tottenham goes to number 6. West Ham goes to number 7. That can happen. It goes also with what happens with West Ham. On top of that, Everton as well, are they in the top? The Merseyside boys have been playing so well, and they deserve to be in the list. We need to talk about them. So yes, Everton also are they in the top. What is happening with Everton? Everton, as we are looking at this right now, they are exactly where they are now, number 8 with 59 points, the same as Tottenham Hotspurs. If they win this game, Everton, they go 100% to on top of Tottenham Hotspurs, especially if Tottenham loses to Leicester City. They go on top, then then Tottenham Hotspurs are actually out of the conference thing, so that they can be in Europa. They'll be out. Everton goes to the conference, and then maybe they'll be in Europa next season. It goes with how they're gonna play and how they're gonna cancel out with other teams and stuff like that. I don't really care about that because nobody really cares about that. The most So that can also happen. Or there can be a surprise. Both Everton and Tottenham loses, then Arsenal, of all people, win their game, which takes them on top of Tottenham and Everton. Then automatically they go to the conference thingy, whatever that they're calling it, the conference thingy, and they can be in Europa if they win against those teams that are gonna be playing with. That'll be for the third or fourth time in a row. Tottenham, Arsenal are qualifying for the Europa, so that can still happen. That's why there's so much excitement in these games, guys. That's why people are so excited about what's gonna happen today. Why people are so gonna be on that TV to see who's gonna be fighting and gonna be in the European places. After 24 or after 12 or something hours, we all have that information in our books. That's what is making this day so special in the Premier League. Also, there are some players, battles, and stuff like that that are happening. Like for example, there are questions like who's gonna be winning the man of like the player of the season. I don't want to talk about this in this video, but I will do that as well. But the battles that are gonna be happening here on this last day, the most one that we need to talk about is between Harry Kane and Mohamed Salah, as they are all right now at the same spot, sharing the same numbers of points. Whoever wins between them two is gonna be the golden boot winner. So it means if Hurricane scores, it's gonna open a lead against Mo Salah. If Mo Salah scored, it's gonna open a lead against Kane. Or if both of them don't score, they will share it again, like the 2019 20 is it was 2018 league where Salah, Mane, and the pair Emir Aubameyang shared one golden boot in one season, which was amazing. Three players from Africa getting the golden thing at the same time. It was amazing to see. But anyway, we're gonna see what's gonna happen. So that is the only notable battle we can talk about in the Premier League, but the biggest one is who's going to be in the top four and who's going to be in the Europa places between all the teams that I've covered. It's going to be exciting. Trust me, I can't wait. I'm really excited. I'll be watching it. I don't know what's going to happen, but we will definitely have an answer at the end of the season. So let me know what you think in the comment section. Do you think that somebody who's going to be the main man at the end of the day, who's gonna be talking about something and stuff like that? All of these things is gonna happen by the end of the season. So let me know in the comment section what you think, and we'll be back to you on top of that. So that's it with the battle of the top four in the Premier League. The next thing we need to talk about is none other than Serie A. Now, congratulations if you didn't know, or maybe I didn't say it here, but if you go to the Football Connect, like I told you, on all the social media platforms that we are in, TikTok, yeah, I think TikTok is a social media, right? TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, you can all go and see what I'm talking about. All these pages have always been updated for the past weeks or months or something, every on a daily basis, on every single thing that has been happening. So when we say we are talking about the Syria, we are talking about this because that's where also interesting things are going to be happening at the end of this game today, or at the end of this. A lot of interesting things are going to be happening. So what are the interesting things that I'm talking about? Let me put it right now on the list so that you can see. So these are the games that are going to be played today. This is exactly in my time. The Inter Milan versus Udinese is going to be played earlier, so around 3 o'clock, so that they can actually lift up their trophy, because they just want to give them some time to celebrate, because Inter Milan have already won this league. It's just time for them to go collect and go celebrate with whoever that is going to be there. So that's why it's been played early. And also, it doesn't really matter what happens in this game, because the league is already decided they've won it. So we don't even have to worry about that. Atalanta versus AC Milan. Now that's where the problem starts. Atalanta versus AC Milan, Blonga versus Juventus, and the other games that are there, like Napoli versus Milan and the Roma as well, and stuff like that. Now, let me tell you what's happening here. Let's go to the league. Let me show you some interesting things that are happening in Italy. Why we have to talk about Serie A before we go off this thing. So this is the league, as you can see. Like I told you, 88 points. That automatically it's 10 points behind the number two team, which is Atalanta. So there's no way they're catching that in one single game that's going to get 3 points. That's what I'm telling you. Inter Milan are playing as early as 3 o'clock in my time so that they can get that trophy and move on with it. That's it. So we don't even have to think or even worry about them. Congratulations to them. We will put the Lukaku pictures and stuff like that on our social media, on YouTube, on Facebook, and also the other things. We'll start putting on YouTube when we are allowed by YouTube, but not yet at the moment. But that's a story for another day. Anyway, let's continue like about what I'm talking about. Atalanta, it's number two. I think we can now try to agree that now it's now a team that is not moving from that point. They're now number two. They might move from the point, but I think they have already qualified for top four with where they are. I'm really sure. Tell me what you think. But I think they've already qualified for top four. And the teams that are following them are AC Milan and Napoli. So look at this guy teams that I just mentioned right now. AC Milan are on 76 points. Napoli are on 76 points. Juventus are on 75 points. Now that's where the interesting part of this game starts. So what is happening with all these things that I've just mentioned? Now let me try to explain a bit. Atalanta have already won their games. So automatically when I say Atalanta, I'm saying that they're already in and they're not going out of that top four. So this is what is happening. AC Milan is playing against Atalanta today. If AC Milan loses their game, Juventus win their game, AC Milan are officially out of the top four of Serie A. Napoli, on the other hand, if they lose their game and Juventus win their game, they are officially out of the top four. Now, Juventus are out there just seated like this, hoping to see who's going to slip out. This is where the interesting part of this league is where it is. It's a battle of top four. This is exactly what's happening. So who's gonna win? That is the question. That is the question. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? Because looking at the fixture, let me put it there. If you're on YouTube, you can see this. But if you're on TikTok, you can't. So you might want to go check out the link that is there in your bio to come and check out this video because I'm explaining, showing the evidence to the YouTube people. So, like I'm saying, is this. Looking at this, in Atalanta plays with AC Milan, right? Yes. Juventus are playing with a team that is called Bologna. I'm curious to see where this Bologna team is. Is actually where's Bologna? It's on number 12 in Syria. Number 12. That last game, they lost and they drew and they lost. So doesn't need anyone to do anything or any math equation to just tell you that this is gonna be an easy win for Juventus. Come on, they were the Serie A champions last season, so don't write them off that easily. So Juventus totally are gonna win, which means Napoli, on the other hand, that we are talking about, which they're gonna be playing with a team called the Verona. Now the question is, where is Verona? They're number 10, which they can be a threat to Napoli and their top four glow hopes, you see. So that is also something that's going to happen. They can win this game. It's a winnable game. Now the problem comes to my main team, Zlatan Ibrahimovic and his team of AC Milan, as they're playing with a team called Atalanta, which are number 2 right now in Syria, have been playing so well, and they're a serious threat to whatever that is going to happen as we go on. So the question of the day is, who's going to win these games today? By the end of this day, we will have all the answers for this. So that's where the exciting part is for this Serie A thing. So let me hear your thoughts in the comment section. Who do you think is going to win and which team are you supporting and what do you want to see? Because you never know what's going to happen. This is why we love football as we do. So what's going to happen? Let's talk about it. Now looking at this game, I have a feeling AC Milan puts out a performance of their life. They played so well, they beat Atalanta by at least 1-0. After beating Atalanta by 1-0, it means that AC Milan moves on top of Atlanta, of course, that's for sure. Then Napoli plays as well. They move on top of Atlanta. So it means AC Milan, Napoli, they're on top of Atlanta because they've won. They have 76 points. So 76, 77, 79. They will have 79 points. So they're on top of Atlanta. Now look at this. Juventus wins their game. They go to 78. Now Juventus are on 78 after winning their game. Now look at the goal difference between the two teams. Atalanta has a better goal difference than Juventus, which means uh, because of goal difference, Juventus we will not be in the game. We will not be there. They will not go forward to the next season, to Europa or to European Champions League. They'll be out. Now you're wondering why Cristiano Ronaldo looks like he's leaving. This is why. That's what is going to happen at the end of the day. If this happens, Juventus will be out. But we will never know. Atalanta beats AC Milan. Juventus wins. Atalanta are number 5. They're out of the Champions League spot. That is a possibility. Or guess what? AC Milan and Napoli. Oh no, I mean yes, AC Milan and Napoli loses all of them, then Napoli goes out of the top 4. Then Juventus takes their position to number 3, and the AC Milan be number 4. That can also be a possibility today. So there are a lot of possibilities that are there today as the games are being played, but also the excitement also that is building up in these games is not stopping and is not going anywhere. So now the question of the day: who's gonna win for you people? Give me your predictions. Let me know in the comment section. I am excited and I can't wait to see how this thing will go on at the end of the day. It's gonna be exciting, that is for sure. But who's gonna win it? Also something to keep in mind. Let me know in the comment section. Can't wait. Now we go to our last and final thing we need to talk about, which is of course happening in Ligue 1. So what is happening in Ligue 1? Ligue 1 in France, there's been a competition that has been above and out of this world. So the interesting part with Ligue 1, let me see. Okay, wait. Ligue 1. Ligue 1. Okay. So yes, we are here. So today is the day where League One comes to an end. So I have to make sure that I put this in your face if you are watching on YouTube, so that you see what is happening also in League One. So this is what we have in League One. Now let's look at this a little bit. So let's go to the league, because we always have to go to the league when we come to this thing. So what's happening in Ligue 1? We have our main team PSG under Mauricio Pochettino that has been dominating in every single thing that they've been doing except this season's league apparently. How is that gone? How has that gone wrong? If that doesn't make sense. So what happened is this: Lily played their way in, and now at this moment, they are on the verge of winning the league after such a long period of time, because PSG has been dominating this for such a long time. As you can see on YouTube, you can see what I'm talking about. You see the numbers, how they are looking like in the league. If you're watching this on TikTok, I advise you that you go check out, get the link in the bio so that you follow the Football Connect on YouTube to get actually what I'm talking about. As you can see, the evidence that I'm putting on the screen. So this is what is happening here in Liga. If Lille lose the game that they're playing today and PSG win that game that they're playing today, automatically PSG are Ligue 1 champions. They're officially the champions. If PSG win and Lille wins, Lille are automatically the champions. But also PSG can also lose or something like that. It can happen. You never know with what is happening right now. You never know. That's the exciting part about this football this today. What's gonna happen? This is one crazy day that we have. Who's gonna win? Let me know in the comment section. Looking at this thing, I want Lily to win because PSG has been doing it for such a long time. So I want exchange of power to kind of like happen so that we can go woo and stuff like that. I'm just joking, people. So this is what we have. PSG are on 79, Lille are on 80. And looking at the games that are left, 3 points are what will differentiate who wins or what happens. Talking about goals, PSG has scored more than Lille, so that can never work. We can put it outside, or we don't even want to think about it. So the exciting part is this: who's gonna win the league? Let me know in the comment section. But we'll be back again on this. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. We have covered almost all and extra or even things that we didn't have to talk about. We have covered them because that's what we were here for. So the exciting part is this: who's gonna be smiling at the end of this game? Don't worry, I'll let you know in the Premier League because I'm gonna be covering the Liverpool versus Crystal Palace game. Because one of my favorite people in the Football Connect, Mr. Gameplay, actually asked that if I'm gonna be covering the game. So I'm gonna be live on that game. It's gonna be exciting. I hope you guys are excited. We have been talking about these things. We have been trying to make it make sense. I don't know if even if it makes sense right now after me talking for about 35 minutes, but also I don't know what's going to happen at the end of the day. But one thing I am for sure is this: today we are going to have a game to remember. We are going to have a game to remember. Hello, hello, Mr. Gameplay. You are showing up after we have covered all the things we needed to talk about. We have been talking about the games, and I don't know what's going to be happening. It's gonna be exciting. Yes, sir. It's on StreamYard. I can do this right now before I disappear, so that I can try to start preparing for the games. Let me send the link right now if you want to say something. But yeah, we are back, people. We are definitely back. It's been exciting to talk about football, talking about top four, who's gonna make it. Can Chelsea, Leicester, or Liverpool do make it? All of those things are gonna be interesting. Come on, last day of the Premier League. Yes, that's all what we are excited about. The last day of the Premier League. Hey, today the sun is too cold, man. Really, really, really cold. So it's the last day of the Premier League. Whatever that happens today, it's just gonna be something that happens today. I am excited. Can't wait to say. But also, just a reminder to everyone who has been watching, we were giving our, we are congratulating Atletico for winning the league, same as AC Milan, same as Manchester City. Now we see where we go on from this, but it's really exciting. Can't wait. I know it's going to be exciting today. We are going to be covering the games. We are going to be talking about everything that will be happening today in the league. That's why we are here. That's why we'll be covering it here. The Football Connect is back, people. And as we build on to the Euros, can't wait to see what happens. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so Mr. Gameplay is saying it's coming. So should I be waiting for Mr. Gameplay? I think I can do before I disappear. I want to hear what he wants to say before I disappear. It's been so cold, man. Hey, this side is really cold. Really, 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 really cold. But anyway, this has been an exciting time, guys, to talk about. Oh, don't worry, the Euros, we'll talk about them as well. We will definitely talk about them. We're going to be covering them. We'll tell you what's going to be happening on the Euros and England and stuff like that. But firstly, I'm waiting to hear what Southgate says. I'm waiting to hear what Southgate will say. Is he gonna choose Trent Alexander-Arnold? Because I have a feeling he's not gonna select him. But anyway, you will see. After what the kid has been doing, it will be embarrassing for a manager to hate on a player to that point. But anyway, it's not my decision to make. I'll be putting my eyes on Southgate. That's for sure. He's gonna wish that he never had some crazy Liverpool fans like me. Anyway, I'm joking. But anyway, we will definitely see what happens, guys. We will definitely see what happens. What else am I forgetting? I've already covered everything, guys, in this 35 minutes. I've already covered almost every single thing that I needed to cover. So the only thing that is left is for me to say goodbye to all of you guys. We'll be back again with the game. Liverpool will be playing against Crystal Palace at the same time. watching other games. I don't really know which games will be covered on Goal Rush. I think I'm gonna try to do the Goal Rush thing where other games will be changing because I think that'll be easy rather than to go to the Liverpool game alone. But anyway, the anchor match that I'll be covering on the Connect is Liverpool, of course. But anyway, we'll see what's gonna be happening anyway. But thank you very much, guys, for watching. We'll be back again. Like I said, the Football Connect is back. We will see what happens. But I hope you are excited because I know I am excited. Whoever wins will definitely be deserving to win. So goodbye. See you later.
Beats the goalkeeper. You're just lost for words. He is just brilliant. Georgie Best, Diego Maradona, Johan Cruyff.